Okay, guys. So yeah. So how's it going, guys? Yeah. So just had maybe like short break of camera stuff there, camera footage there. But yeah, we're good. Okay. So how's it going, guys? How's it going, guys? So while we wait for others to just join, just simply write where you're watching us from, or what country you're watching us from. Just as we quickly share this not in a free channel so that every single person in a public channel so that every single person can actually just join us up. So just write where you're watching us from. Just write where you're watching us from. So where are you watching us from, guys? Where are you watching us from? The chat has really been interesting this week. The chat has really been interesting this week. I think you can confirm that. The chat has really been interesting this week. So let me just notify everyone that we are live. We're live now. The chat has really been interesting this week, guys. Of course, we had a completely clean week. But then, even at that, the chart was really, really interesting. The way it's just been moving around and the rest of them, especially on NASDAQ. You saw what happened on NASDAQ. We didn't really trade NASDAQ this week, of course, but at least for others that we're trading the stuff, and I think maybe like yeah, if you were selling or buying on shorts, like you're just going in and zooming up after a few minutes, well, you're good. But if you were buying NASDAQ and you're holding it for a considerable amount of time, I don't know. I don't know. Because even companies were losing and the rest of them. So, okay, let me just quickly notify. I thought I had sent the link here. Okay, I've sent the link. So let me just notify that we're live first. And then we'll have enough time to speak now and check through the chart and storm into our trades and the rest. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. Good. So that's it. That's it. Now, just remember to also hit the like button, guys. So just as we continue now, I think I'm done sharing the link. I'm done sharing the link now. So everyone from our public channel, they are actually aware now that we are very, very much alive here. Everyone is actually very aware. Okay. Good. Now, now, guys, like I was saying, this week has been very, very interesting. It has been very, very interesting because we've just been having the charts just pushing and playing around and just like a lot of news events occurring basically at the same time, and then it's just affecting the technicals and the red. Even though we're cashing out back to back, but I'm not talking about that. Like I don't think those that have been cashing out in the private channel and the rest of them, I don't think they have any issues. I'm talking about possibly those that were taking the opposite trades. The market was really bloody. I like support had to meet me and tell me that Mr. P seems like a lot of guys that are trading on their own, like the market wasn't very, very, very favorable to them, especially on NASDAQ, because a lot of guys we actually okay. But while we're talking, let's quickly look at this gold chart first. Gold chart is moving. Don't worry, we'll continue talking now. Let me just share my screen. Let's look at gold chart quickly. Now remember, guys, right where you're watching us from, let me quickly share my screen. I want to show you something on gold. Gold chart is moving. Let's just look at gold quickly. I'm coming. My screen is going to start sharing now. Just a moment. Okay. Okay, I think my screen is sharing now. Let's look at this gold chart. Look at what's happening on gold currently. Look at what's happening on gold currently. Okay, so I'm thinking that we can go into this trade on gold. That's what I'm thinking. But just a second. I want to check the mobile view of the stop very quickly. Of course, we'll just go on a very short trade, not something very long. Okay. The mobile view doesn't look bad. Also, the mobile view doesn't look bad. Mobile view doesn't look bad. So let's go into a short trade on this stuff. Just something very short, not something really long. Just a buy position there, and want to maybe like lock in around this range. and possibly something around this level where we had a max before today, just something around that level. So this particular trade, I don't know if we'll be done with it within the course of this video, but just something like this, just 1 to 2, let's just leave it around this range or so. Just around this range. You see we're hitting our highs around the spot, right? Hitting our highs around the spot. Okay, just something, just roughly something like this. And then I don't know if the trade, if we'll be done with it within the course of this video, of course, of this live. I'm seeing this video. I thought I was recording. I thought I was recording. Okay, sorry. Again, within the course of this live, right? So I don't think I'm like saying within the course of the of this video, I forgot I'm not recording. Okay, so basically, yeah. So this is what we're having. So we are just scalping. If you notice, all our take profit, they're kind of like tight and all things like that. So we're just scalping and the rest. Okay. Now let's check what chart is saying. What are guys saying? What are guys saying? Now, no, the chart has been very, very volatile. Like I was saying, the entire week, the chart has been crazily volatile and just been playing around, Of course, on our private channel, we cashing out back to back and raise. We held the trade for about 3 days straight, just stocking more positions, and after that, went on some fresh entries again. Also on what do you call it now? Also on our XAUSD, we actually went into some fresh entries again for the second time, sucked into more positions, things like that. On XAUSD again. And then it actually moved very, very well. In fact, that trade was actually very fast. Everything actually just moved very, very smoothly like that. And so it was actually very clean. That's what I'm saying. It was actually very clean. So, but then if we check out our NASDAQ now, let me see. We're not doing any major analysis yet. I want to share my chart now again. So check out NASDAQ, what's happening on NASDAQ. Because NASDAQ seems like it's possible to maybe go into some scalps also. But remember, guys, all we are doing, the chart is actually volatile currently. All we are doing, you want to use great stop loss that I'm showing you and things like that because the chart is not stable. I'm telling you, like, even though we didn't lose a lot of trades, I say we didn't lose a lot. We didn't lose any trade at all, things like that this week. But it doesn't mean that it's not possible because the chart is just acting up. A lot of news just popping up at the same time and the rest of them. So if you were trading on your own, basically on your own with just the knowledge you have and everything, and you were trading smoothly this week, kudos to you, actually. Because it will require a lot of experience running through fundamentals and technicals. Like you always need to keep running around to balance both sides and the rest this week. And then if you were able to escape all of those, and then you traded nicely without taking any losses at all for this week, right? Then kudos to you. You did very well because that's a professional job there. You did very well. If that was you. Okay. So. Let's quickly check out this NASDAQ. I want to show you something on NASDAQ. Very quickly. I want to quickly show you something on NASDAQ. Okay, Corey, I want to show you something quickly on NASDAQ. Now the chart has been. Now, by the way, if you're here and you're part of the MC 100 that is starting on Monday. Yeah, we'll be seeing because we are going on intensive classes. We're even creating some groups and the rest, and then we'll be trying to push $100 to $1,000. That's what each group will be doing, right? So if you're reached that, just be ready. Like the 11 days will be intensive, so that when you come out, your head will be boiling, right? Because we'll be diving into charts really aggressive. Like it's not something you've seen before. Right, I know what I'm talking about. So if you're here and you already have a slot on MC 100, it will be massive. It will be massive. I know what I'm talking about. But then let's quickly check out this US 100. We'll continue talking now, so the chart doesn't leave us or something. Okay. So this US 100, that's NASDAQ on 4 hours time frame. It's US 100 NASDAQ the 4 hours time frame. Now can you see what's happening here? This is really, really interesting what's happening currently. This is really, really interesting. Like I mean, this is really interesting. Like look at this. You see, it literally dropped towards around this spot, towards around this level. Now, before this, okay, wait. I think Yeah. Before this, it was actually going up. I think some people, that's what I was saying. Some people were buying this chart on NASDAQ. I think maybe you're even part of them watching me now. And you possibly made profit. Like you possibly made profit. I don't think maybe is my screen sharing? I don't want anyone complaining. Yeah, my screen is sharing, right? Good. Now I think you were possibly even making profit and all of those. But then it just so happened that Nasdaq has been trying to hit a crazy level at the bottom. I think that level is let's see. I know guys we're in some nice profits on gold currently, but I'm coming in just a second. I want to check out okay, that's the funny thing. The level I wanted to even tell you, it has even hit the level. That's about 19,900. Is it 19,900? 1919. 1919. Let's see. 1919. Trading view, I don't know why it's not showing me that it is hit here. Why is it not showing me that it is hit here? 1990. Wait, it has. It's even showing me excess. But then this is the level. I don't know why trading view is showing this today. I think maybe I need to refresh this chart. But then it's just around. This is the level I wanted. Okay, why am I even talking? Let me show you that through this. Well, leave it like that. We can't really look for 1919, so let's just leave it there. But then this was the level I wanted it to hit. This was the exact level I wanted this thing to hit. So I was like literally watching and hoping that it actually hit that level. But what's happening on gold? Yeah. Gold is moving smoothly, right? Gold is moving smoothly. It's almost hitting our first take profit. It's almost hitting our first take profit. Guys, all the chart they are moving perfectly currently, but then use normal risk management. I always mention that. Now we go through even on a private channel, we can go through a month, 2 months, sometimes also. That's like 60 days without taking even a single loss. But even at that, I always highlight it. In fact, I highlighted it just yesterday that always use proper risk management. The thing is that you can't be making profit and one day that you take a loss, you are like, oh, I lost my account. That's not proper risk management, guys. Don't do that. Like, don't do that. It's one of the other stuffs that we're going to emphasize so much. Risk management. We're going to emphasize that so much on MC100, the next that we're having now. Like, you can't be making profit back to back, and you take one loss and, oh, hey, my account, I lost a lot of cash. No, that's not good risk management, right? It's not. It's just like you reporting yourself, oh, Mr. P, I don't use risk management when I trade. So don't do that, guys. It doesn't matter. All the trades might be perfect. First, second, third week, 1 month, 2 months, AK is cool. But then, even at that, don't feel, oh, yeah, the trade is coming from Mr. P. It's hitting all my take profit. No, it's not. Like, trades change. Like, trading remains a risk at the end of the day. So when you are trading, you want to use proper risk management. Very, very important. Okay, let's go back to business. Let's go back. Okay, so this is what we're having, right? So this is the level I wanted to hit. Just at about the spot. The reason for that is because we'll have a lot of internal resistance here. Look at this. Hitting here, drop down, playing around the spot. You can see a lot of beautiful structures here. And then played down, hit the spot, couldn't cross it. Around this range, same thing. Just around the spot, you can see a lot of rejection candlesticks occurring here. And then in this zone, it couldn't cross it also. It got rejected, and then this took it up like this, right? And so this is what we call an average order block. It's not a standard order block. Standard order block is supposed to occur around this range, especially when it's going towards the top. So because it's occurring at the bottom, I call it an average order block, right? So it's playing around the spot. So because of that, I was expecting it to come to this zone. And it has hit the zone, and it's even still here, like playing around. So what we can do is we can go on a 15 minutes time frame and try to check if this chart wants to give us any entry point at all. And if we, as we can see from here, it doesn't seem like, okay, wait, it might seem like it wants to give us. Let's see. So if we try mapping out our external just around this spot, just like stand around this spot, it does seem like it wants to give us an entry point again, right? Now remember, we do this live on weekends and things like that, and the reason for that is even if we don't get a trade now, you can get a trade to catch the entire week that's coming, right? That's also the reason. So we might not be able to see an instant trade or things like that, but at least you get to have something that you can use to hold yourself for the entire next week and things like that also. Yeah. So but then this is what we're having. So it has actually played around and seems like it touched this level. At least it tapped on it, right? So well, we'll just have to see what happens from here, because so far so we just tapped on it. There's no major structure yet. Now, a major structure will occur when we start having some candlesticks getting created here, and then we get a bullish engulfing. When we get a bullish engulfing, that's all, we're done, right? We just know we can hold it straight through to around this level, at least, right, through to around this level. It has hit my region of interest already, which is supposed to be here, this line 19, right? It has hit that level already, which is actually nice. I just showed you why also. So now it's just to wait, should play around. After that, give a bullish engulfing candlestick, engulfing the previous bearish candlestick, and after that we can hold it straight through to around this region. And possibly, if that is very nice, if no magic happens, that's magic happening, like there's a second level there. Okay, don't worry, but you saw it on for us just now. There's another level just below. I don't want to switch time frames now, but then the other level, if magic happens and it breaks below this region, then it's going to that next level. And I don't think any one of us want that here, right? Because a lot of companies are already losing cash. As this thing is dropping, it looks like just charts, but companies are losing a lot of money during this period, and it's not very exciting also. So yeah, so we don't want it to drop below this region and break and go to the next level. We want it to give a bullish engulfing candlestick, after which it plays around through to this level. This is the maximum level it should get to. If it breaks above this spot, then it's coming here, it's coming to this region. Wait, it should get to this region first. Hold on. When it breaks below this, above this spot, well, it's same thing at the end of the day, same thing, so it's fine. So when it breaks above this region, it's coming to this spot. Breaks above the spot, then it's coming here. And then if it takes off above this place, then, well, we're happy. Finally, NASDAQ has been conquered. You can just keep buying. Even if you close your eyes, you just buy, hit on buy. If it crosses above this region, you just, even if you know someone that just started trading and then the person has never traded his entire life, just tell the person, hey, you can buy it and start. No, it's fine, just buy it. So when it breaks above this region, even with your eyes closed, you can buy, because there's nothing holding it again. These stops are nothing. They can't hold it again. Right, so it means that Nvidia is not cashing out a lot, of Microsoft is not cashing out. It means Tesla is just cashing out on the rest. So you can't really do anything about it. You just start pushing up like that. So for the now, while we're still in the crazy phase of NASDAQ playing around this region, it's just to wait and just see how it goes. Okay, so what's chat saying? Today I'm majorly doing questions and answers today. So you ask your questions. That's what I'm majorly doing today. The reason for that is because on the last live session that we had, it seems like some guys had some questions and we couldn't really attend to them because we're trying to look at trades and all of those stuff and the rest in between like that. So because of that today, if you have questions, drop your questions. If you have questions, drop your questions today. I want to try answering some. Of course, we'll still be looking at charts in between and all those stuffs, things like that. But then, if you have questions, just drop your questions. If you have questions, drop your questions. I want to try answer some questions today. I want to try answer some questions today, so we can make everyone happy. It seems like some people still don't understand that we're already in gold. Right? Okay, I'm coming. Why you're dropping your question? Let me share the screen. Seems like some people just came in, right? Some guys don't know we are in gold. Like, we're already in gold trade. We're not analyzing. We're already inside the trade, right? We're already in fact, it's almost hitting a festive profit. We're already in this gold trade. Seems like some guys just came in. Some guys just came in, right? Some guys just came in. It's like it's even heading towards a festive profit now. Right, so it's not like we already analyzed this chart, right? Again, we didn't really do like a full-time analysis of this chart. I just gave the trade, right? We didn't really do like a full-time analysis of it, but I think we'll come back to it again. We'll come back to it. For the now, I want to focus on checking that chart, but also listen to questions and the rest of others, because guys complained about that the last time, that Mr. P, you should have answered one or two of our questions and the rest of them. So because of that today, because guys requested for that, so I want to answer one or two questions before maybe we'll check out maybe some more analysis of the chart and then possibly storm into some more trades, things like that. Okay, guys, so let's see now if we have any questions. Do we have any questions? Do we have any questions? Guys, remember to hit on like button on this chart or on this live. Also hit on like button. Hit a like button and also share this stuff. Also share. Always be your brother's keeper. It's always very interesting when you do that. Be your brother's keeper. Be your brother's keeper too. Okay. Okay. So someone is saying, do top-down analysis. Yeah, top-down analysis we are going to do today. We are not doing a lot like that now at this moment. We're still going to try doing it, of course. But let's answer questions first. The last time I was listening to only the chat saying, okay, let's check this chart. Check. At the end of the day, guys were asking some other questions, and then I couldn't really attend to those. And then some people were going, Mr. P should have answered maybe at least one or two questions before continue with the chart, at least to balance things, and that makes a lot of sense. So answer one or two questions and it will continue on the chart, and then everything is balanced. We are cashing out from trade, that's we're summing into trades. At the same time, we're analyzing chart. At the same time, we're trying to answer one or two questions. That's balance. So why do only one thing when we can balance everything? Like think about it. It only makes sense, right? It only makes sense. Okay, so what are guys saying? How can one get into your mentorship? Now you can get into the mentorship. You just, to make life easier, you just send a message to support to respond to you instantly. Like right now as we're speaking, we are sending a message to support. But then if you want to do everything yourself, very easy. Just go on the website mrperfect.com. You should find mentorship there. You can just hit a mentorship and join, or you can simply join MC100, which registration should be expiring just in a few days from now, right? Because it's starting on Monday, so I think registration is ending on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, right? Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. So you want to register as fast as possible. You can do that through the website. We also have some standard mentorship on the website, which you can also access. Okay, what other question? Please do BTC. We're going to check out BTC. Okay, let's see. Mr. P, what's a continuation candlestick? Okay, now this is a good question. It's just that it will take a while to explain, and this is not a very basic question, because in answering the stuff, I said maybe you're part of MC100, we'll have more than enough time to explain every details. But then looking at this stuff now to explain, it means we'll use the entire live just to explain the continuation candlestick, because we have to look at all the zones around it first, right? And then we'll have to check out the trend itself first. And then we'll have to check out the horizontal levels that are happening around it first. And then we can define if it's a continuation candlestick or if it's just a random candlestick, right? But then the function of continuation candlestick is just tells you that a trend is about to continue inevitably, except magic happens. Remember, like some things are supposed to happen, but sometimes they don't go like that because you don't control the chart. But then when you see a continuation candlestick, you're at least 95% sure that that chart has to continue going either up or either bottom, depending on the trend that we're looking at. But then in explaining the entire stuff regarding continuation candlestick, well, within the course of this live, it's just impossible to do, right? We would literally just spend the entire live explaining continuation candlestick. Okay, so let's see. Okay, someone is asking for a discount to private channel. Okay, now a discount to private channel will occur very soon, right? We'll be doing that very soon, right? Maybe not now, but yeah, we'll try fixing that. Also, let's see. Okay, let's see. All right, so let's see. You publish a video why stop loss is always hit, and okay, so I was trying to give a stuff to beginners. We're trying to cover like a beginner's guide on the rest as regards how beginners what beginners do that always makes their stop loss to get hit and things like that. I think everything was quite explained in that video, right? If I'm not mistaken, I think everything was quite explained. But if there's any part that wasn't explained in that video, you can drop it here and we'll look at it. But I think we'll cover that video. I think that video was pretty extensive. Okay. Okay, it seems like someone actually joined the MC100 and is talking about. I don't want to pour all the stuff like this so that YouTube doesn't flag it, so I can highlight that. But then you're talking about you registered for MC100, right? And your payment wasn't completed. Yeah, I don't think support will let you in. But then since you've not been added, you can still request for a refund if you see that the amount is not completed and then they are not adding you. You can just be like, oh, I want my refund, and then it will be sent to you instantly also. But then just try completing it so you don't have issues with support. or things like that, right? So you don't have issues. But then if you notice that you can't really complete the payment, it's not going through and the rest, you can just be like, okay, I can't really complete it and the rest. You can request a refund and you get it instantly also. Okay, so what is analyze VIX 75? Analyze VIX 75. Okay, we'll check out analysis now. We'll go back to analysis now also. Let's see. We'll go back to analysis now also. What time in GMT does MT100 start? Okay, so as regards time that MT100 will start, I don't really fix that time. That time is based on what they calling it. Do I say like a poll or not? So we drop a poll in a private channel, in the private group for MT100, and then guys decide. Anytime that guys decide is what to follow, right? So give a range of time there. Excuse me, guys. So give a range of time. If a lot of people want a particular time, you can't do anything about that. So you just have to go for that time, right? But then it will be a range of time that is very comfortable according to basically all time zones. So it will just be like selecting a most comfortable time for most people, right? So that's it. So okay, so okay, now we're going to go back now. We're going to go back now. Okay, so someone is asking for another marathon, right? We just finished a 72 hours marathon, right? Remember a 3 days marathon where we're trading consistently every day for 3 days straight. Right now, 24 hours might be little. The next marathon that should be coming out is actually a 5 days marathon. That will be live here for 5 days straight. 5 days straight. Right, so the 3 days, I don't think that has been replicated yet. I'm still waiting for maybe some more replicated. But then we'll take it even further and go for 5 days straight this time around. 5 days. I was just be live here, just storming into trades, closing, going to trades, closing, going to trades for 5 days straight. Of course, no one is saying that every single trade will just be very perfect. That's not what anyone is saying. But we'll make sure it's like the 3 days marathon where we'll make sure at the end of the marathon, everyone cashed out. Everyone was happy. Every single person cashed out. Okay, so I think we might have to go back to chart again. Okay, so we might have to go back to chart again, right? We'll just answer one more question. We'll go back to chart and check out. Seems like guys are requesting for. Okay, so after I'm done answering, okay, in fact, you can literally write the chart you want us to analyze next. While we answer one more question, write the chart you want us to analyze next. Write the chart you want us to analyze next. Write the chart you want us to analyze next. While we try answering this one more question. Okay. Okay, someone is like, we should go live maybe twice a week or something. Well, depending on timing and the rest. Very soon we'll start going live every day, actually. It's not even just that. We'll start going live every day. It's just, for the meantime, yeah. Remember, I'm also a medical doctor aside from being a Forex trader. So helping lives is also more of like helping people make cash on the market is also as important as helping lives out there. So yeah, so but then don't worry, very soon we'll start going live every single day also. But then while we're trying to help guys make cash on the market, we're also trying to help save lives out there so that everything is actually balanced at the end of the day. Okay, so let's see what we are having again. I think that's it, right? I think that's it basically, right? Okay, it's fine. Let's take one more question. Let's take one more question. Let's see. Okay, what's top 3 confirmation we look at for a good entry? Okay, I think there's a good question. So the very first thing you want to look at is you want to look at the trend. Those are just the basic stuff that you have to look at for. You want to look at for trend, right? Very, very important. You don't want to play around with that, right? You don't even want to compromise. You want to look at the trend. That's number 1. Number 2, you want to look at what type of candlestick is existing around where you want to buy or where you want to sell. Like you want to buy, for example, and you're like, okay, I want to buy. Okay, the trend is on an uptrend. Okay, good. Now you want to check the structure because you don't want to buy at a point that the last candlestick that just got formed is an evening star, and you want to buy. Like, of course, it doesn't happen that way, right? Like it just know how chart works. It might still go up, but it might hit your stop loss first, and then you to go up. Or it might still go up, but then you'll get locked in on crazy retracement first, and then you to still go up, right? So you want to check out the chart, the candlestick structure before that is occurring before the candlestick. At least that's the most basic. Later on, when you're going to pro level and the rest, let's say for MC 100 traders, those that part, we'll be looking at even deeper, and then you are looking at every single factor there. But at least just the basic, you want to check the candlestick before. That's the second, and then the third stuff you might want to look at. The third stuff you might want to look at is let's say any news event happening around that particular time, or any major event occurred, let's say like 30 minutes before then, right? 30 minutes before then. I think if you should look at those, like those are actually really great. Like if you consider those three factors, those are actually great. Like you want to check the trend, follow the trend. Number two, you want to check the candlestick structure occurring just before that. Number three, you want to check out if there are any news events occurring. I think those are the most basic. I think those are the most basic, like the basic of basic, right? That you should actually check out to actually be safe out there. Okay. Let's see today if we can maybe check out anything on synthetic, right? We'll try seeing if we can check out anything on synthetic also today. I'm possibly even going to trade on synthetic today. So that's good news. We might still go into a trade on synthetic today. But yeah, so far so good. Let's see. Guys, write the chart you want us to analyze. Write the chart. Don't add gold. We're already in a gold trade. Don't add gold. Even though I think our gold is retracing currently, if I'm not mistaken. I think our gold is even retracing currently, if I'm not mistaken. I think our gold is retracing currently. So it might waste our time. From what I can see, I don't know, but we'll see. We'll see. Guys, write the chat. Don't write gold, please. We're already in a trade on gold. Don't write gold, please. Don't write gold. Write any chart except XAUUSD. We're already in a trade on XAUUSD, and it's even kind of like still retracing and the rest. Kind of like so. I think this is our first trade for the week that has retraced on gold. Those on private channel confirm. I think if you're here from a private channel confirm. I think this is our first trade on gold that has retraced this week, right? That has wasted our time this week. I think this is our first trade because the rest what they calling it, you just go in and instantly, like it doesn't even wait. Like you just go in, boom, first take profit hit. 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes at max, second take profit hit. 15 minutes at max, third take profit hit. We're already locking in. Like I think this is the only one that has retraced. I think it's the only one. This is the only one that has retraced. It's the only one that has retraced, and it's actually very, very interesting for real. It's actually very, very interesting. So guys, write the chart you want us to analyze, except gold, guys, except gold. Please don't write gold. Don't write we should analyze gold again. We're already in a trade on gold. I'm repeating it so guys don't start writing it, writing gold again. We're already in a trade on that stuff, right? So don't write gold. Okay, now what are we having? Or what chart are guys writing? 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 Okay, so we're having BTC, so as in BTC, right? And then guys are saying what other chart? Let's see. So BTC and what else? Euro USD. I can see Euro USD also. Guys, I said don't write XAUSD for today. Now we're already in a trade on XAUSD. We're gonna analyze it 5 times, right? Let's check out other things also, right? It's even still retracing, like I said, on XAUSD. So like, what do you want to check out there? There's nothing to check out for the now. So write other chart that we can also storm in, and then we can still be holding and things like that, right? So that's the mission now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're still having BTC and then BTC. And your US 100, JEPC, Bennett, also BTC, and then Painthouse, VIX 75. You're requesting for VIX 75. Let's see what's occurring the most. Okay, so we're having US 30 today. Guys are requesting for US 30 today. That's interesting. So we'll check out US 30, I guess. So that's US 30, and then US 100, US 100. VIX 100, US 30, German 40, and VIX 75. Okay, Euro USD. Okay, so what chart is most common here now? What chart are guys requesting for the most here today? What chart? I think that's what we'll check out first. What chart are guys requesting for the most? What chart are guys requesting for the most? What chart? I think okay, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what chart guys are requesting for the most, so that we go for the one with the highest number of recommendation, things like that, right? So instead of just going for random stuff, we'll go with the one with the highest recommendation. Yeah. Okay, so let's see which one. Okay, I think I'm seeing a lot of BTC. It doesn't stop us from checking other chart, of course. It doesn't stop us. Remember, it doesn't stop us from checking out other chart. But since we're having BTC we're having a lot of BTC here. BTC guys requesting for BTC. So let's check out BTC first. Right, let's check out BTC. Then we'll check out other stops also, right? We check out other stops. So we check out the one that is next in line, and like that. Okay. Okay. So all right. Okay. So let's check out BTC first. I think that's the most common from what I can see. BTC. A lot of guys are requesting for BTC. So let's check out BTC. Okay, so I think my chart is actually visible now. Let's see. I think that's visible. Okay, good. So these are BTC. Now a lot of guys the crypto market has been filled with a lot of emotions because guys are smiling today and tomorrow guys are frowning, and then the next day guys are smiling, and it's just like a lot of mixed emotions everywhere. Okay, so look at what we are having currently on a BTC. Okay, so let's check it out from the higher time frames and the rest. Like guys were requesting for let's go on daily. Guys are requesting for this, so let's do that instead. Let's start from higher time frame. Instead of going straight to maybe just the point, let's see the entire chart first, and then we'll just continue. We'll flow like that from there, and everyone is happy. I don't know why this stuff is loading up like this. This is so weird and all, like it doesn't even make any sense. Why is it loading up like this? Okay. I think that's done. That's really weird for a moment. Okay, fine. Let me clear out this chart. Take out this. Okay, good. So this is what we're having currently around this region, right? This is what we're having currently. Yeah. Wait just a second. Okay, that's good. Okay, so from what we're having here now, good. Now these are daily. Good. So I think this is what guys were requesting for, right? This is what guys were requesting for. So we literally had that gold was playing around. Sorry, I'm talking about BTC. So BTC was playing around like this, and then we just had the chart playing around this region, and this is actually a very basic structure that occurred here, right? Normal basic structure, everyone knows that this is actually this is actually a bullish flag, right? So it just occurred, and then it started pushing up, and it took off from this range in October, if I'm not mistaken, right? That was when this stuff occurred. That was when it completed, and then it started pushing up like that. And beauty about it is this stuff was created. And when a build-up gets created, it's just a time bomb that is waiting to happen, right? So it's just a time bomb waiting to happen. So it pushed up and hit around the zone. So a time bomb was created in November. That was around November 15th, around that range or so. So a time bomb was created, a build-up, right? You know what happens? It pushes up, and it has to come back here somehow. So when you see someone, guys, before it got to this place, and let's say in December, you're like, oh, this chart will just keep pushing up, and you already know that, okay, you've checked out the chart. So because some guys, they don't check out charts when it comes to trading crypto. They just, let me just buy it. It's going up, so let me just join it. So while others are trying to rush in, like there are guys that know that this level exists. So they're already waiting. So they just wait for you to come back to this spot, and then you want to buy. And then they buy, and if it breaks below the region, of course, they are not buying. But then if it just comes to this spot, gets sustained like a rejection, you're just going again and things like that. But basically, that's not what we're having now. What we're having now is a little bit more interesting, right? Because if you map it out from this exact level that we're just talking about, like this becomes what we're having, right? But then we can't check out anything yet because this daily time frame, right? So let's go on a 4 hours time frame now. We already saw the highlights. Okay, let's complete the highlights now. Let's complete the highlights of our max just around the spot, right? That's our max. Okay, so let's go on a 4 hours time frame now. Let's see. 4 hours time frame. So from our 4 hours time frame now, if you check it out, things becomes even much. Wait, is my screen sharing? Okay, I think my screen is sharing. Yeah, I think that's yeah. I think my screen is sharing. Yeah, screen is sharing. Everything is cool. Okay, good. Now someone is writing gold has betrayed. Gold didn't betray anyone. Gold didn't betray anyone, right? Gold didn't betray anyone. Okay, so this is what we're having here. This is what we're having here. So we're actually having that is playing around a build-up level that we're just looking at, right? A build-up level at around that region there. And then it dropped down below it, right? And after that, we got a nice rejection, which occurred as 28th of February. And it started pushing up, and everyone was pretty happy that it was coming towards this range. So this is what's happening now. Let's go straight to the point, right? On a 4 hours time frame, this was happening. First, you can see a series of consolidation, yeah? And then within this series of consolidation, there's a crazy high and there's a crazy high. It means that we can match them together, right? Because there are two crazy highs and then they are just playing around that region, right? Good. So this is what we're looking at for to begin with, right? Good. Now, if we look at same thing again, you should notice a crazy low, yeah, right? So let's look at that. Now, guys requested for this, so I'm just doing it, right? Because guys requested for it. We're like, oh, Mr. P, just do a whole analysis that we can always work with things like that. Okay, so this is what we're having, right? Played around this region, normal low, and then played around this region, and then this became what we're having, right? So basically, this was locking the entire BTC around this zone. But then that's for that. Now, if you check it out, while it was playing around the spot, it created this and created this. So if you map this one out again, this becomes what you're having. Let's extend it. Don't worry, let's extend it. I want all this stuff to meet up. That way you understand. Good. Now, around this region, if you went through a marathon, you should understand that this region is always an indecision zone. So anyhow, you don't want it to get to this spot. You want it to maybe play around and maybe like this and cross here, right? If it crosses here, that's good. But if it gets to this place, it might waste a lot of time here and it won't be going either up or bottom. It's just here, right? You don't want that. So you want it to play around and maybe go through around this spot or so, right? So something like that. So basically, this is what we're having currently. Now, of course, a lot of people here are day traders. Every single, if not everyone here, they are day traders and maybe one or two swing traders and the rest. So because of that, what you can do is this 4 hours time frame. So you want to go on 50 minutes time frame to look for an entry point, right? Because all I was just showing you, it doesn't make sense to you if you don't get an entry point, right? So you want to wait for this stuff to hit the zone, right? After hitting the zone, you want it to create a series of build-up, at least for a few minutes, things like that. You want it to create a series of build-up, right? So after the build-up is done, or well, it's created and things like that, the next thing you want to wait for, is actually a bullish engulfing candlestick. All of these stops will occur here. They might even occur today. They might occur tomorrow. Well, today maybe not possible, but maybe tomorrow, right? So it has to cross this level first. After that, you were expecting to come to around this spot. When it gets to this level, you don't want a sudden rejection like this. You want it to play around the spot first. After that, it will give you a bullish engulfing candlestick. After that, then you can go into the trade, and then this very level where you can see it now can be your first take profits. This very level where you can see it. Like this level, you can see the chart currently, right? Because this is the first, this is the major rejection zone around this spot. After that, then you can make maybe your max take profit or be around this region. So your first take profit will be the highest, the largest of them all, and then your max take profit can just be possibly around this spot, just around this spot or so, right? So yeah, basically that's it. So for BTC, I think you are very clear. I'm just showing you for the day, for the daily, because most of us here are day traders, right? So yeah, that's just all you need to do. Well, technically, this thing, if it breaks below the spot, it's possible for it to get completed here today. It's possible, right? It seems like it's possible. But then it's just to watch and see how it goes. Just to watch and see how it goes. Okay, what's chat saying? What are guys saying? What are guys saying? What are guys saying? What are guys saying? Okay, what are guys saying? What are guys saying? Okay. All right. So guys, okay. Let's see. Okay, guys are saying we should check out gold, right? Guys are saying we should check out gold. Now, for my gold trade, I'm not in losses on my gold trade, even though gold was playing around, but we're still expecting a nice. Okay, let's go to the gold trade instead of talking. Let's check it out, because it seems like some people actually just came also, right? Some guys just came also, so they don't even know what's happening on our gold currently. So let's check out our gold before we check out another chart, since we still have a few minutes on this live. So let's quickly check out our gold. Okay, so these are gold trade, right? And then these are first take profit. Now, if you notice what's happening, this chart is refusing to hit a first take profit, right? Because it's been playing around. And it's actually very interesting, because this is the longest that we've held any trade this week. Because this is the longest that our first take profit has taken to hit this week, right? Because those on our private channel, they can even confirm this. We dropped the trade. This week has been very interesting. It has been very, very interesting. We dropped the trade, and in just like 20 minutes or so, like I think max of like, okay, around that range, boom, first take profit is already hit. Like the chart was really, really crazy this week. Like it was, and then you wait for another 15-20 minutes, boom, second take profit. Because our take profit are more extended. So they just go like boom, second, boom, third take profit. And let's say all our take profit has been hit within an hour, like maybe 40 minutes around that range, and all our take profits are done. And all we're just doing is just locking in and locking. So the fact that this law is even taking time like this is even amazing. I like it. It's really amazing. And to me, it's actually also fun that, this is the first time that we're having a trade that is taking time like this, right, to hit. But then basically, this is what we're having on our XAUSD. So if you're just coming, you can still go into this trade. This is what we're having. Take profit levels, stop loss level, max around this range. And this is just what we're having. If the trade doesn't play out completely during the course of this live, then I think I'll just share the updates in our public channel, so that, so you're also aware of the update, things like that. Okay, guys, what chart are we checking out next? So look at this stuff. Like I said, it seems like it's dropping down. It seems like this stuff might get here today. It seems like. So just watch out. When you hit the spot, guys, don't even waste any time. You already know your stop loss level will be around this region, just in case. Stop loss level will be around this region. Now, if you get a bullish engulfing candlestick, of course, plays around this region, give you some build up, gives you a bullish engulfing candlestick. You don't want to even waste any time. You just want to go into this trade as fast as possible. So crypto traders, be aware of that. You don't even want to waste any time on that stuff later on. You don't want to even waste any time at all. So you can take a screenshot. You can take this stuff back. This video will also be available. You can take it back, and then make sure you don't miss that trade, guys. Make sure you don't miss that trade. So you don't be watching screenshot of profit and things like that. You also want to have your own screenshot at the end of the day later. Okay. So guys, I think let's check out one more trade. I think we're gonna check out. Or I say one more trade. We can check out maybe one more chart or so. We can check out maybe one more chart or so, and maybe we'll call it. Maybe that one more chart will stock into maybe one more trade on that chart, and maybe from there we'll just be done. Maybe from there we'll just be done. Well, guys, what chart do you want us to check out now? What chart do you want us to check out now? Just write the chart you want us to check out. That we can easily check out and also storming. Can easily check out and also storming. We have like 5 more minutes. We have like 5 more minutes to go. Just 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes to go. Before this live is done. Just 5 more minutes to go before this live is done. 5 more minutes to go. And this live is done. Okay. Okay, someone is giving a suggestion why gold is playing around, saying that possibly because of the news event that is maybe happening or something that's about to happen, also, right? That happened before, right? So I don't know the timing or the time zone you're using, but it's currently not 5:20 or 5:30 here, and nothing even close to that. But then if you have your stuff, you can also check out that. So maybe that's why we're spending more time on things like that. Okay, guys, so we are just like 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes, guys. Quickly write the chart you want to check out very fast, please. This live should be ending anytime from now. We have just like 4 more minutes to go. Or because 4 minutes won't be enough for us to check our chart. So instead, guys, just place a question that you just ask a question instead. Just ask a question instead. And then if you are just coming, we'll see a trade on gold. We're still on the trade on gold. right? 4 more minutes will be enough to check out any chart again. So very sorry, 4 more minutes will be enough, right? So just write out. You can just drop any question that you want us to check out, and from there we are done. From there we're done. From there we're done. Just one more question. Okay, someone is asking how to secure your funded account. To secure a funded account, we'll always try to give funded accounts as much as possible, get as many traders funded. In fact, that's literally the mission this year. The mission this year is actually very simple: to make sure that as many traders cash out. The mission is to make sure that we get as many traders cashing out from the market. That's the first mission, right? And so that's why you see us sharing a lot of trades in our free channel this year. If you notice, we've been doing that a lot this year, making sure everyone cash out. And then the second mission is to make sure that a lot of traders are actually funded, right? Those are the two missions. Like, a lot of traders are actually there with a lot of traders, they actually cash out from the market. They get trades to cash out, and the rest, especially beginners that they don't fully understand how the chart works here. They're just trying to get their hands to be strong and things like that without the chart. And then for those that don't have even funded accounts at all, so the mission is to make sure we get of course we can't fund everyone, right? So it's not like I can do that alone, just make sure everyone is funded. Of course not. But the fact that I can fund every single person doesn't mean I shouldn't fund anyone at all, right? So that's the second mission, to make sure that I get as many traders funded as possible on the Mr. PFX platform, things like that. And in doing that, it's actually very easy. We do this stuff randomly, so you just need to drop comments in comment sections. That's all. And then we'll also be starting our competition again. I think that should be starting next week, Monday, if I'm not mistaken. A competition where we get what they calling it, where we get 2 or 3 traders that actually trade very well, and then they get funded accounts, things like that. Also, I think that should be resuming on Monday again, if I'm not mistaken, right? So from there, we can get maybe at least like 3-4 traders or so funded every single week. And then if we can do that every single week, 3-4 traders every week, if you multiply that by, let's say, a month, that's already getting a lot. And then you do that by a year, we should be able to like achieve a lot of stops like that. A lot of guys can be funded easily like that. Okay, guys, so basically that's it basically. So so guys, the mentorship MC100, the link, if you've already gotten a slot and the rest, you should be receiving the link to actually join the private channel just tomorrow or so, tomorrow or next. If you don't get it tomorrow, you should get it next tomorrow when the registration also is actually expiring. So you should get it tomorrow or next, right? So just expect that. And if you are not registered, you can easily register for that. Just need to send a message to support, and basically that's all. Or you can go on the website, mrpfx.com. You can do that yourself also. You can register easily yourself also. So it's nothing complicated at all. Nothing complicated. It's actually really, really straightforward and easy, things like that. Okay, guys, so our gold is actually still playing around currently. I know that. So unlike our last live when we're just like straightforward, everything just moves straightforward within the live. So today I might have to send screenshot later on, right? So that's what I will have to do because it's not getting completed yet. So I might have to drop screenshot of updates and the rest. I think I'll share updates on Instagram and on Telegram also, of course. But then, guys, that just says for class about goes. It's a bye from guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.